start in a comfortable seat, and if it's available to you, finding hero's pose, which is just basically sitting on the legs with the lower legs facing back behind you and sitting back on the heels. If that is comfortable, find that pose. If you'd rather sit some other way, then that's totally fine too. All right, and from here, we'll just let the hands rest on the thighs and go ahead and close your eyes. And start to find some deeper breaths in and out through the nose. You made it onto your mat. Maybe it's still the morning for you, you're waking up, afternoon, whatever it may be. Be proud of yourself for getting onto the mat today. Finding those deep breaths, slowing yourself down, waking yourself up, arriving for your yoga practice. Letting the shoulders be nice and relaxed here. Think about lengthening through the spine, lengthening through the neck. See if the crown of your head can draw slightly closer to the ceiling. Taking one more deep breath here. And exhaling it all the way out. You can slowly start to blink the eyes open if you like, or you can keep them closed. From here, we're just going to find some cat-cow spines from this position. So we'll inhale, draw the chest forward, shoulders back, and look up. And then exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin. We find that cat position, seated. Cat position. Inhale. Maybe you draw the hands in a little closer as you arch the spine. And then exhale, rounding the spine. Good. Find a couple more like that. Moving with your breath. Your inhale brings you into that arch. Your exhale into the round. Beautiful. Last one here. Inhale. Go slowly. Find your pose. Exhale, articulating into that rounded spine. Beautiful. Inhale, coming back through center. Find your neutral spine, sitting nice and tall. And from here, we're going to reach out into a cactus shape with the arms, so a bend at the elbows, fingers pointing up toward the sky. Starting here, inhale, draw your hands back slightly and your elbows forward. This might not look like much in the video, but just follow my words as much as you can. Exhale, back to normal. We'll do it again. We're inhaling, drawing the elbows forward, fingertips back. We're opening through the chest, starting to turn on that upper back. Beautiful. Exhaling, we come back through center. Let's do it one more time. Do it. Go as hard as you can here. Inhale, press the hands back, draw the elbows forward. Find sensation, maybe stretch, maybe burn. Exhaling, bring the hands back through center. Good. Big inhale here. Broaden the chest. Reach the chest forward, reach the hands and the elbows together back, right? We're arching the spine again, and then we'll exhale. Draw the elbows together, the palms together, round your spine. So combining those two movements together, we inhale, open, cactus arms, chest forward, maybe gaze up. Cow spine. Exhale, round your spine, draw your belly in, bring your forearms together. Couple more like that. Big inhale, broadening here, broadening through the chest. Exhale, rounding, curling in, tuck your chin. Last one. Inhale, make it big. Big inhale. And then exhale. Curling in. Beautiful. Beautiful. Coming back to those cactus arms just for a moment. Big inhale. And then as you exhale, reach behind you, clasp your hands behind the back. So we're clasping the hands, and if you can, bring the palms together too. So a full clasp of the hands behind the back. But from here, we'll inhale, sit nice and tall, bend your elbows, and then as you exhale, draw your elbows together behind the back. Keep a bend in the elbows, but we're just trying to pull the elbows together. Good. One more inhale here. As you exhale, start to travel your knuckles over to one side. You might find that the knuckles can kind of rest on the top of the hip bone or by the waist. You might find that they just kind of find their way slightly to one side. Either way is great. When you get there, take a big inhale, sit tall. And then exhale, let your head lean to the right. So the head is leaning toward your clasp, away from that shoulder, ear, on your other ear, toward your shoulder. From here, you might find a little rocking forward and back of the head. Looking for sensation here, but going gently. As much as you can, try to keep the belly pulled in just slightly. So we're not arching the spine too much here just to get that clasp, right? Pulling the belly in, keeping the nice neutral spine. Beautiful. Take one more round of breath. Inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, your next inhale, bring the head back through center. Go ahead and release your hands behind you. Release the clasp. Maybe shake out the hands a little bit. Beautiful. All right, from here, I'm going to give you a little option. If you've never done this before, you might love me after this or hate me, I'm not sure, but you can tuck your toes under if you like. We're going to come into the other side, but sitting back onto our tucked under toes this time, just to make it a little more exciting. Stretching the backs of the feet, the bottoms of the feet. It's really a fantastic stretch, and it's called broken toe for a reason. So try it. If you hate it, come out of it at any point, or don't try it at all. No big deal. Inhale, reach your arms out to a T. Exhale, reach behind you, clasp your hands. Think about, if you can, adjust your clasp to the uncomfortable one. So we probably are always clasping our hands in one way. See if you can interlock your fingers the other way. It'll feel weird, I promise. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, draw your elbows together behind the back. Bent elbows, pulling them together. As much as you can. Try to keep the shoulders from coming up toward the ears as you do this. Good, take another inhale. As you exhale, knuckles travel to the left. Maybe they find the hip bone. Maybe they find somewhere in between. And then we inhale here, sitting tall. Exhale, let the head travel to the left. Let it lean over to the left, your left ear toward your left shoulder. Now from here, you can still be thinking about that, drawing that left elbow in toward the body. Maybe you rock the head forward and back. Breathing, breathing, breathing. One more round of breath here. Inhale, bring the head through center. Release your hands, come forward. Bring the hands down, release your feet. That pose makes me sweat from pain. I don't know if the rest of you feel the same way. Untuck your toes. If your toes are tucked, untuck them. Tap your toes. Get the blood flow back into your feet. Keep breathing. As you exhale, we'll sit back on the feet just once more. As you inhale, bring your left hand behind you, bring your right hand to the right knee. And then we're just gonna lean back, draw that right knee in toward the chest as we lean the torso back, stretching through the top of the foot. So we're kind of doing the opposite of what we had just done. The bottoms of the feet, now we stretch the tops of the feet, maybe a little bit of stretch through the front of the shin. Good. Coming back through center, we take it to the other side. Lift that left leg, drawing the knee into the chest, leaning back into your right hand. Good. Inhale through center. We'll do one more each side. Maybe you move with your breath this time. Inhale, lean back, right leg. Coming back through center, we exhale and then inhale. Other side, lean back. Draw the knee in. Beautiful. Coming back through center and then coming forward, tabletop pose. Walk your hands about one hand length farther forward. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Walk your dog. Pedal out your feet. Let the blood flow back into your legs. I feel it. I'm sure you do too. Move your legs. Settle into your downward facing dog. We're still breathing. Good. Finding stillness here when you are ready. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop the head. Let it hang. Maybe shake out the head. We'll do that again. Inhale in your downward facing dog. Exhale, head shakes out. Let the head hang. Last breath in here. Inhale. Exhale it out. On your next inhale, walk your hands to your feet. Take little steps with spread fingers all the way back to your feet. Good. Once you get there, maybe you widen the feet just slightly. Ragdoll pose. Bend your knees until your belly finds your thighs. Now that might look like way down here, and that's perfectly fine. Lower the hips as much as you need to, but bend the knees. Find that connection, belly to thighs, and then drop your head. Maybe you grab opposite elbows here. Let the head hang. Let the head hang and let the torso hang. Breathing here. Big inhale, maybe swaying side to side a little bit. Good. Go ahead and release the arms down if they were clasped on the elbows. We're going to inhale, slowly rise all the way up, rolling through the spine. Let the arms dangle. Let the head be the last thing to rest. Coming up to a stance. When you get there, shake out the shoulders, shake out your arms, fix your leggings. Standing tall here. Head is nice and stacked on top of the shoulders. Take a big breath in. Draw the shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale, let them fall down the back and settle down. Do it one more time. Inhale, shoulders to the ears. Exhale, back and down the back. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up. Gaze to the palms as they touch. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, look forward, halfway lift, fingers can come to the shins. Exhale, walk your hands forward, downward facing dog. Drop your head, gaze behind you. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Keep your hips square. Exhale, big step, right foot between the hands. Inhale, come on up, crescent lunge, arms by the ears. Nice 90-degree bend of your right leg. Good. As you exhale, cactus your arms. Keep your lower body the same. Good. Take an inhale here. Arch your spine. Reach your arms back and gaze up. Exhale, forearms together, round your spine, curl in. Remember this. Inhale, open it up. Arch your spine, look up. Exhale, round, curl it in. Really try to round as much as you can. Inhale, arching the spine. Last one here, holding it, holding that right leg strong. Exhale, round. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to the neutral spine, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Step it back. Downward facing dog, shake the head. Find your breath, inhale. Exhale. Do it again, inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, big step forward, top of the mat. Inhale, stand it up, crescent lunge, arms by the ears. Exhale, cactus your arms. Good. Inhale, arch your spine, arms back, big arch, look up. Exhale, round. As you round, think about drawing your hip points in toward your rib cage. Hello, front of your right hip. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, hip toward the rib cage. Belly button toward the spine. Inhale, arch. Hard to do with your right leg back. Do your best. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Back to neutral. Reach the arms up. Big inhale and then exhale. Hands come down. Step your left foot back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And a breath out. On your next inhale, walk those hands back to your feet. Walk them back. See how close you can get. Hands toward the feet. Good. You might bring the feet a little closer together this time. So feet are more or less under your hips. And then from here, take your left hand and put it right under the face. Now, you'll have to see. Maybe you want to be on your fingertips. Maybe the palm. Maybe you need to find a water bottle or a book that you could rest the hand on. You'll soon find out. Now from here, bend your left knee. So it's like you're shifting your hips over to the right. You're bending that left knee and keeping that right leg straight, more or less. I'm gonna turn this way now. All right, so from here, we bend the left knee, right leg straight. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Keep looking down. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, turn your chest, turn your torso to the right. Opening the chest to the right. And then if you like, reach your right arm to the sky. Gaze to the right thumb. Now stopping anywhere along the way from that setup is perfect and is still the pose. So do what feels good. Looking for sensation, noticing sensation in the outer right leg, your IT band. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more round of breath. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand down. Bend both your legs. Drop your head. Let your upper body hang. Reach for opposite elbows, maybe sway side to side. Let it go. Let it go. Good. Coming back through center, we'll place that right hand down in front of the face. Good. Bend your right leg just slightly. Keep your left leg straight-ish. Now from here, left hand comes to the hip. Take a big inhale. Nice long neutral spine. Exhale, shift. Open the chest to the left. And then if you like, you can start to reach your left hand to the sky. Gazing to the thumb. Find your pose, and then inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Last round of breath here, big inhale. And then exhale, cartwheel, left hand down, 2 bent knees. Let the torso hang once again. Now this time, reach your arms behind you, clasp your hands. So as before, we have that nice palm to palm clasp behind the back. And we have bent elbows. So the knuckles are touching the back and the elbows are bent. Now from here, inhale, halfway lift, look forward a little bit. So that means straightening out through the spine and straightening out the legs a little bit. And then see about straightening the arms a little bit. We'll try that again. So exhale, fold it back down, knuckles to the spine. Inhale, straighten the legs, straighten the back. See about straightening the arms a little bit. Broadening the chest. Exhale, fold it back down. Last time here, inhale, straighten, straighten and straighten. Good. If you like, exhale, fold it back down, let the knuckles track back behind you, let the arms stay straight. I can barely do it in my poor shoulder mobility. See how it feels. Take a breath in. Exhale, release your hands, release your arms. Let them hang. Let the head hang for a moment. Place your hands down in front of you on the mat, depending on where you are. Step your feet back. Find your downward facing dog. I moved around way too much. Find your downward facing dog from wherever you are. Let the head hang. Good. Walk your feet in a little closer than usual in your downward facing dog. So shorten your dog. Shorten your dog. And then walk your left hand a little closer to center. Little closer to center. Inhale. Lift your right hand. Bring it by your right side. So we're a three-legged dog, but different kind this time. And then as you exhale, reach that right hand for the outer left leg. Could be the outer ankle. Could be the outer shin, outer thigh. Now from here, pull on that right hand. Look under your left arm. So the head is finding that window. Really pull, really press with your left hand. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, release it. Place your right hand down. Find your downward facing dog. Drop your head. Your short dog. And then walk your right hand just slightly in toward the center. Inhale, lift that left arm. Reach it back by your side. Three-legged dog. Head is hanging. And then reach that left hand for the outer right leg. And if you like, turn the torso to the right. Gaze under your right arm. We're using that left arm to actively pull our torso, pull our upper body closer to the legs to create that opening in the upper back. One more round of breath here. Inhale. Exhale, release it. Bring your right hand down. Bring your knees down. Knees wide, toes together. Untuck your toes. Send it back. Child's pose. Drop your head. Breathe here for a moment. Relax. Relax the arms. Relax the head. Deep, slow breath. Good. As you're ready, maybe you start by walking the arms just a slightly forward from your child's pose, placing the head back down. Either way, we're gonna bend at the elbows. Bring the palms of the hands, the palms stack, and the palms come to the back of the neck. Maybe the spot between the shoulder blades, maybe the back of the head. The point is, the arms are bending, the elbows are down the mat. Now from here, you might start to walk the elbows slightly forward to create a little more stretch through the upper arms. And this is totally up to you how far you go. Find your breath. Let the body be heavy. Let it be passive. Let the stretch be passive. And the shoulders relax. And breathe. Inhale here. As you exhale, release your arms down into your child's pose. Reach them forward. And take a moment or two here. Let it all sink in. On your inhale, walk the hands in. Bring the knees a little bit closer. Find that seat in your hero's pose. Once again, bring the hands to the tops of the legs and close the eyes. We'll inhale here together. Draw the shoulders up to the ears and then slowly let them fall back down into place. We'll do it again. Inhale, bring the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, settle them down. Last one here. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, release, relax. Stay here for just a moment, letting it all sink in. Being proud of yourself for taking the time this morning / afternoon to move, to breathe. I'm certainly grateful that you're all here. When you're ready, we'll all take a breath in together to close our practice. Inhale and exhale.